Christmas mani. I have another inspo picture for this one, so I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But hello, for people that are returning, thank you. I'm glad you came back. If you are new here, my name is Heather. I am a ColorStreet stylist, and I'm also a nail addict. Love all different kinds of nail strips. I normally do my nails like twice a week, but since it has been holiday season, I've been doing them pretty much like every other day. From here until New Year's Day, probably, I will be doing them every day because I have so many things that I want to do that I decided I need to do them even more often. So today we're gonna do, let me pull up my picture here, hold on. I'm gonna do something like this. So this is my inspo for this manicure, just kind of a basic French tip with an accent nail that has snowflake on it. So I'm gonna, it's not gonna be exactly that, obviously. My nails don't look like that, so, but I'm gonna do it similar to that. So that's the inspiration for today's manicure. Okay. So I have, couldn't Caret less out to do this with, so I'm not gonna do it with a plain white. I'm gonna use a sparkle. I have some rose gold snowflakes because it looked like rose gold to me in the inspiration picture, and I think that'll stand out best over white. I also have out the Got Caroled Away pack because I might put the Fa La La one, I think, on a nail. We'll see once I get it going if I feel like I want it in there. And then I've got some gems I will put on because this, the accent nail it had in it looked like, to me, it has a snowflake, and then it has a couple gems like polka dots on there almost. So let's get these guys out and get going on them. So I had talked a couple times about doing some New Year's mixed manis to give away for you guys, and I bought a package of, or a bundle, I guess, of nails from someone on a D-Stash site to do that with, and I still have not received them. So I'm not going to be doing the New Year's nails. So maybe I will be able to find some to do for, I'm hoping for next holiday. I can't even think right now. Valentine's Day. Jesus. Like my brain totally went dead for a second there. So that, I think, is what's going to be the plan. I'm going to shoot for getting a bunch of Valentine's sets and making some mixed manis for you guys that way. So I'm a little disappointed. The lady seemed very nice. She had some stuff going on. I had a family member in the hospital, and so I kind of was like, okay, I understand, that's fine. But she's told me more than once that she sent them out, and they still haven't come. So I have a feeling that I'm not going to see those. If I do, great. But at this point, I don't have enough time to collect that many sets and get them here and mail them out to you guys in time to actually use for New Year's. It's just not going to happen. So we are going to shoot for another giveaway at Valentine's Day instead. All right, I'm gonna leave this open for now because I'm not 100% sure on how many I'm gonna need. I was thinking I'd really have, my nails, you can see, are super short, so I'm not gonna need much of the strip to make a little, to make the French tip. So what I was thinking is that I will be able to use this strip and do 2 pinky tips and 2 pointer finger tips out of it, and then I was gonna make middle finger and thumb cutouts on that one, and then we just need 1 for our ring finger. The ring finger will actually have a full strip. So I got my 5/8, 3/8 something hole punch. I forget how big it is, but same one that I always use to make my French tips. So we're gonna take our little strip here. I'm gonna cut off a tiny bit of the end here. I feel like it got stuck in there. Can't see it now. All right, well, hopefully it doesn't make a mess. All right, so it makes a little cut just right for your French tip to go on, right? So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna take it and I'm going to make another cut. So I wanna have a little bit because I need a little bit for 1 pinky, right? So I'm gonna cut it. And then I've got 2 pinkies there, right? So this should be for 1 pinky, and then I'm just gonna take this and actually cut off a little bit more here, and that will be for another pinky. And then we'll do the other side for our pointer fingers because the other side is bigger on this. And I'm gonna take and cut off this end tab because it gets stuck when you try and punch it with that on there. So I'm gonna just cut that off. And then I swear I had my Post-its out, because if you have a Post-it, it makes it easier to put it in the, there they are. They slid under my bottle holder. All right, so if you put your strip onto a Post-it, makes it easier to hold to do the punch outs. So I will take it, put it just on the sticky part of the Post-it there, and then I can stick this in there and use the Post-it to hold it steady. I hope I'm in frame. Yeah, I am. Okay. And again, I'm going to cut off a little bit of the bottom, and we'll throw that part away. We don't need it. Come here, you. I cleaned my space up a little bit today, so hopefully it's less craziness going on my desk here. And then, so we've got a nice cutout there for one of our pointer fingers. So now I'm going to take it and put it back through again. And you could just do, like I could have taken out enough strips to do like 1 strip for 2 fingers, right? I didn't have to do this, but I don't know, I'm trying to show people ways to kind of save and use your strips more. You know what I mean? So this is a way you can do that, right? All right, so there is our pointer finger cutouts. And then we will do the thumb. So this is the second thumb strip. So it's going to be a little big for my middle finger. It might be a little small for my thumbs, but I'll work it out. So the second or smaller thumb, this end is smaller than this end. So we're going to start with this end for our middle fingers and do our punch outs the same way. I'm going to put it in there, take off a tiny bit on the end, trying to hold it so you can see what I'm doing, but it's hard. Okay. And we'll throw that piece away. And then we've got our nice cutout for our middle finger, and we're gonna cut it again. I'm gonna make a little strip. There we go. Okay. So I've got one, and then we'll do this. There is 2 for the middles. And then I'm going to cut off my tab at the end again. And you can even cut it like just where the silver is if you want, so that you're not cutting off too much if you're worried about it. But get in there. Okay, and then we're going to use our Post-it again to make it so that we don't lose our minds trying to hold this and punch it out. And we'll do 2 more. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of the end. And throw that away. It was a little too close. I need to take a little bit more off. Okay. Let's do just a little bit more. Like a hair more, not too much. There we go. That's better. Okay. And then we will stick that in there again and kind of do half here. Do half of it. To make 2 thumbs. All right, so there is our thumb pieces. All right, so we've got those now. I'm gonna put my Post-it and my thing aside there. Let's put our full nail on real quick before we do the French tips. So if you haven't seen this before, I have done it before on this channel, but basically you can turn any strip into a French tip with the right size hole cutter there. So, you know, you don't have to buy just whatever they have French tips in. You can take any strip that you want, whatever color, pattern, anything, you know, and make it into a French tip. So, and it's really easy to do. So yesterday's mani was the first time that I have used Couldn't Care It Less. And I am in love with it. I think it's a really good sparkly white. I just like, so I think we're gonna, first of all, I think I need more of this. Second of all, we're probably gonna see a lot of it during the winter because it's just, like, to me, it's like, I mean, snow, you know? It's a very good representation of snow. So I think we will be using Caret a lot. Because first of all, it's sparkly. I love that. I'm also a big fan of white. I love Swiss and Tell because I think a white nail is very classic and pretty sophisticated, however you want to look at it. I think a white nail is just a really nice classic look. And so to have a sparkly white nail, yeah, I'm all for it because y'all know how I feel about my glitter. I love it. Love, love, love glitter. So, white and glitter, 2 things I love. Of course I was going to like this strip. I don't know why I haven't used it until now. I think I really just didn't have, like, oh, I just got a hair in that one. Dang it, it's in there too. It is in my, oh. Hopefully you won't notice it. And honestly, it doesn't matter. It's going to be on for a day. So, There's a little baby hair in my, like one of my little baby hairs stuck in the, my bonder coat. So that's kind of funny. I have down again like normal. I put down, I did not do the OPI coat today, so I don't have the Nail Envy on as my first base. I just did the Aisle 21 PLA base and then my Orly Bonder coat. So that's what I have underneath. I don't know if you guys can see the hair in there. It's like stuck in the Bonder coat really good. Like this is a thing though. Like the Bonder coat makes your nail bed nice and smooth. And it really does, because you can't feel it. The hair is in there. It's kind of interesting. So, all right, let's get started with our French tips. So I'm definitely going to need my tweezers to pull these off now that I've cut them all up. And I didn't say it while I was doing it, but you want to make sure before you do anything with your strips, you always take off the plastic. Because if you don't, you're going to be cursing yourself later when you can't get the plastic off. Because once you cut it, like getting the plastic to separate from that strip is pretty much an exercise in futility. It's not gonna happen. I mean, it can, but it's like, it's hard. It's really hard. So, all right, I think I'm gonna need to use my tweezers actually to place these two because they're so tiny on my teeny tiny little nails. That little piece looks like a nurse's hat almost. It's funny. It's a little short for this nail. It's not quite all the way to the edge, but that's okay. I can take my other strip there and make a little like patch probably. Or I'll just leave it. I don't know. Because like I said, it's only going to be on there for a day. I like that as a French tip though. What do you think? We're going to do one for New Year's in gold. Because I really want to do that. I've got a nail fee of that saved as well. And it's just this beautiful, just very little French tip with gold. And it looks so pretty. So, again, just like a nice, sophisticated looking mani to me. And I'm excited to do that. I think we might use the gold that came in the sub box. The one that is the sparkly gold. So like the glitter gold is the one I think that I want to use. It's the one that's sort of like a rose gold, you know. I think that's what we're gonna use to make that particular mani, because I think it'll look like super good with that. I'm also a fan of rose gold though, so you know, I'm a little biased, but I really like this as a French tip, even on my teeny tiny shorty little nails. It looks good, I think. I mean, I've only got my pinkies on so far, but I think it looks cute. I'm hoping to make this video a little bit shorter for you guys, because I know the one that you will be seeing soon, the day before this, so I think I scheduled it for the 21st. You'll be seeing it. The Santa hat one ended up being a two-parter because it was so long, so I'm going to try and make this one a bit shorter. This is a pretty basic mani, so I hope it's not going to be too long. See, doesn't that look cute? I mean, as a French tip, I think that looks really cute with a little bit of sparkle to it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna try and use this to make a little bit of a patch so that this is all the way to the edge of my nail and not having these little tiny spaces at the edge. Okay, I think that worked. And then if we just cut it with our fingernail, and then I'm gonna pick it up and hope that it pulls away nice and clean and doesn't rip it off. Look at that. That worked really good. Like way better than I expected it to. Can you see that? That it just like, because then it's nice and smooth. It doesn't look like a patch. So glitters are much easier to do that kind of thing with because they tend to be more forgiving of imperfections and little lines. Like you don't see them as much in a glitter. So basically what I'm saying is it's easier to apply your glitter. If you make a little mistake, it's okay. You can fix it. Or it's just nails. You can start over. It doesn't have to be that big a deal, right? You can do something else if it's really that messed up. But this was a very easy fix to just give me a little bit, that little bit on the edge that I needed to make it. Sorry, I've got to go off for a second so I can cut this little bit off. I need it closer to my old lady eyes so I can see what I'm doing here. Oh, Lord. There we go. I think. Oh, goodness me. Okay, we're getting there. Hold on. Yeah, I think that worked really well. You can't see that it was patched. And I really like the little French tip. I think it's cute. All right, I think these ones were for the middle finger. So let's do those. Let me see, I think. Trying to decide how I want to put this on because sometimes like my nails are different sizes. You know what I mean? Do you have that? I don't know. Or I feel like sometimes one is wider than another. I don't know. I may just be imagining it too, but okay. So this is now the second mani that I'm doing with this set. So we'll see how many I get out of this set of Couldn't Caret. Because I still definitely have enough that I could do a full finger set without a problem. So I just wonder how many I might actually get out of just that one set, because typically too I don't do like an entire manicure with one set. You know what I mean? So like I'm most likely going to use it for accents on things, or like I'm doing with this where I'm just doing the French tips so I don't need as much of it. That looks so cute. I love this. Okay. This is making me happy. Okay. So I will see Maybe I'll have to make like hash marks on the package or something of like how many times have I used it so I can keep track. And then when I finally run out of it, we'll see where we're at, how many we've used that one pack to do. This is part of what I really like about a French tip. I feel like even though my nails are short, I can do this and it looks pretty still. Like it doesn't look, I mean, I don't know, some people might not like it that way when their nails are short, but I think it looks pretty still, even though my nails are super short right now. I think it actually lengthens them a little bit, having the French tip on there. So, I don't know. All right, this side too was a little short, so I'm gonna put this a piece over here. I'm not gonna want to take these off tomorrow. Can tell you that. I love it. It's definitely a me kind of manicure, I think. Sparkly and classy. I like the fun stuff sometimes, you know, like doing like the Christmas tree, the one that I did, and the Grinch. But I tend to like more the just kind of like very like not kitschy kind of ones that are just very like sophisticated or glamorous. I kind of like that look better. But sometimes I like to do the cutesy stuff too, so but I like this a lot. And all of my New Year's ones I think are going to be more so the like kind of glamorous, so they're going along with what the sub box was, the like Roaring 20s kind of thing. So it's going to be a lot of sparkle and Art Deco pattern and black and gold and silver, more so than like any really like kind of cutesy things for my New Year's ones, I think. We'll see though, but so far all the ones that I have planned are pretty much like that. They're very, you know, glittery and whatnot. So I'm excited to do those. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with doing one a day, but this is kind of what I do. It's I have worked the last 4 days, I think. Yeah, and I just, you know, once work is over, I get the kids in bed, and then I do my nails. And it works. It's just late every time I do it. So sometimes you get awake Heather, and sometimes you get running on pure adrenaline, exhausted Heather in these videos. And I think you can probably tell a difference at this point. Exhausted Heather is either giggly or, you know, can't form complete thoughts or sentences. So I probably should be doing this after, but I want you guys to see like just how pretty it is. I want all the cleanup done so that at the end of the video I can really show you how pretty it turned out, because I think this is going to be like a stunner. It's going to go, it's going to be one of those ones that is in my like top manicures, I think, that I'm going to like it. Even though if I wish my nails were a little bit longer for this, I would be happier if they were back the way they were before I did the stupid tips on them. But I think even with them super short, I'm still liking this a lot. So I think that this will be one of my top ones. All right. And all the different people that I watch on YouTube, there's several different people that I follow. And of course, you all know I follow Miss Stacy. I always watch her stuff. That's what kind of started me wanting to do YouTube and really getting into playing around with the ColorStreet strips instead of just putting them on, you know. So I love watching hers. She has so many good ideas. And then I like to watch Melissa and Tina and Marie. I watch all their stuff. It's cute. And it just gives me like ideas, you know? So, I hope that I am giving you guys some ideas too, because that's really the goal of this, is to kind of help inspire your creativity with your manicures and, you know, get you to try some stuff that you haven't and see how much fun it is, because I really like doing this. Trying to remember, I can't off the top of my head. I'm not good at that, trying to remember like people's names off the top of my head. But one of you guys commented on the, I think it was the video where I did the Christmas tree on my thumb. I can't remember, but you commented and said, where do you get your patience from? I love doing it. It's fun. It's fun. It's my creative outlet because, you know, I have a pretty like stressful intellectual kind of job. I'm a nurse. So like there's not a creative part to that job really. You know, it's super rewarding. I love it. I couldn't do anything else. Like I was definitely meant to do it. But there's also that creative side that doing this kind of stuff fulfills that part of it. So I really like doing it because I can tell you right now, I don't have patience in real life. I'm probably one of the most, well, no, that's not true. I can have patience. I can, but I can also lose it very easily. So I think it's just because it's something I love doing. I don't get too impatient with it. The last one that I just did, the Santa hat one, I definitely about lost my patience with that one. That one was like, I just felt like it didn't end up how I wanted it. It was hard to get it to do what I wanted it to do. I loved the Santa hats at the end. I thought they were super cute. Once I got everything on there, they looked really good. But the other nails I wasn't as happy with. This is so cute. And wait till it cures up. Wait till I got some top coat on these babies. It's going to look really good. Like right now, it's still a tiny bit rough because it's, well, first of all, it's not cured up. It needs to be cured. It looks different. I don't know how else to say it. It just does. It looks different once your polish cures up the next day. It will sometimes even be a slightly different color than it was the night before, and it looks different after it's cured because they are not, they're 90 or 95% dry. I can't remember. And so like it needs to fully dry. So really in the morning is when you get to see the full wonderfulness of your nail. Jeez and crow, I almost... See, I do lose my patience with it. Like when you drop the stupid strip for the millionth time. You're like, what the actual, you know what? If I say it, YouTube will probably flag my video and remove it, so I can't say it, but what the fudge? How about that? We'll say what the fudge. What the actual fudge. That's what we're going to say. Oh, so pretty. I might do a little something on this just because I feel like just the one kind of like artsy nail is not enough. Ugh. We're already at 36 minutes, Heather. Jesus. I can never get these videos any shorter. I don't know. Ugh. So I hope you're sitting there doing your nails, watching me and laughing at me. That's what I used to do with Stacy's videos. I would sit there and do my nails while I watched her do her nails and laugh at all the hysterical things that she said. Now I can't do that because I'm filming my own and I can't have her video running in the background, so I can't do my nails with her anymore. But that's what I used to do, and it was fun. I liked it. So got a little bit of this stuck to there, and it's just like making it harder to cut here. Come on. Come off. Oh. Does anybody else talk to their nail strips while they're doing their nails like I do? I talk to them all the time. Yell at them. When I wasn't filming, I would sometimes call them names. Not very nice names. Names that I can't say on YouTube. This is a little... You see how it's like a little uneven. I'm going to kind of trim it a little bit because I don't want it to be uneven on the thumb. There we go. I think that's a little better anyways. So I decided to do this one now because we got snow over the last couple of days. So I was like, I'm going to do the snowflake manicure today. And then I have a couple more of the mixed manis, the mixed mani sets that I'm going to do. And then, I don't know, we'll see what order I'm going to do them in. I have one more that I'm making up on my own. And then I've got 3, I think, of the mixed mani ones that I want to do. And then, gosh, I got a little split in this one. So we might put some snowflakes on our thumbs just to cover that one little tiny spot that I made. So it might be like snowflake here and then snowflake on the thumbs too. Because it doesn't have to be exactly Obviously, I'm not anywhere, you know, I've already strayed from what the nail fee was. It doesn't have to be exact. It should be just kind of like a jumping off point and inspiration for you to start whatever you're going to end up doing, you know, and make it your own. Sometimes I really want it to be like exact, but it never is going to be, because a lot of times, you know, you're pulling inspiration from a manicure that's actually liquid polish, not strips, and there are just things that you can't do with a strip that you can with liquid polish, and vice versa. There are things you can do with strips that you can't do with liquid polish, you know, so it's just the way it is. They're not always going to be exact, but there we go. All right, now let's get our little snowflake here. I don't know which one I want on the, I was thinking maybe this, but it's so big. I think it's too big for this finger. Maybe this one? What do you guys think? I like that one, I think. I like these ones that are on a clear sheet like this because, shoot, I lost which one I was going to use. Was it this one? I think so. Okay. When they're on a clear sheet like this, it makes it easy to kind of look at, like, what does it look like on my nail versus if you're just, it's on a piece of paper and you're trying to figure out, you know, like the white background paper, I mean, instead of clear like this, and then you can't see, like, what is it actually going to look like, you know? Okay. So we want it kind of over to the side, and then we're going to put a couple gems, and I'm going to put a gem in the middle of it too, I think. So there's that one. All right, now I need to find one like it for the other side. That, I think, is the same one right there. Okay. There we go. And then we can use one of the bigger ones on our thumb. Okay, so we're going to put this little guy right here. This nail is shorter than the other one, so it's going to take up a bit more space on it. Okay, and then which one do we want to put on our thumbs? Let's see. What do I, maybe, do I want like this one? That. Which one? Are those the same size? No. Oh wait, this one's like just like that. But I don't know if I want the same flake that's on the other. Oh, how about this one? I think this one. I think I like this one. I know it's probably hard to see because it is, you know, the clear backing makes it easy to see it up against my nail. I know it makes it hard to see on the camera what it actually looks like until it's on your finger usually. Then you guys can see what it looks like better. And I want to put it kind of like cattywampus over here, like not, you know, right in the middle. I want it to be a little over the, I like that. What do you think? And we'll put a little gem on that one too. Okay, and then, where did it go? There was one exactly like it on the, is that it? Or is it this one? No, I think it's this one right here. Let's get that one. And then we'll pull out our gems and put those on. I'm not like the biggest gem person because the bump of it being there usually irritates me. So I've kind of been waiting to do any of them with gems so that it was when, you know, I might not have it on too long. so I don't end up, because usually what happens is I end up ripping them off because they drive me crazy. So I haven't done the ones with gems yet. All right, so let's pull this little guy out here. I think I'm gonna move this over here. All right. I had to actually like rip the top off of this thing because it wouldn't twist for me the way it's supposed to. And now it's like stuck on there. Again, how did that even happen? There we go. Okay. So I just like ripped the top off so that I could get to the gems. I'm wondering, do we want to do like maybe a blue gem on the snowflake and then the white gems on the other part of the nail? The blue one might be cute. All right, I'm gonna get my thicker top coat out here, and then where did I put my little picker-upper thingy? Put it back in the drawer. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on this tray to dip my thing in, and then we'll do a little dollop right there on that one. All right, let's do like a light blue gem right in the middle of the snowflake, I think. Ooh, there we go. Okay, it had one connected to it. These are too big for this. It's like covering half of my snowflake. Well, that's okay. It looks fine. It's cute. It's fine. Oh, well, it came off, so we'll leave it off. Okay. I wonder if I can make like glitter work somehow, because they're just too big for this. Let's see if I can. I got this glitter like thinking I was going to use it. I got this special glue, and then I found out that it had to be cured under a light, and I was like, dang it, I didn't want something that had to be cured. I just wanted to have the nice little glue that I could put on, and let's see if I can make this work. Yeah, that kind of works. I mean, it just makes it a little glittery. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but all right, let's do some little dots now around my finger here. And then we'll pick up some glitter and put it down here. It's not really what I was thinking, but it kind of looks cute. What do you guys think? I think it actually kind of looks cute with the little dollops of the gold glitter. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's wipe some of this off so it's not so messy. And we'll do the other side here. So we'll put a little bit on the snowflake. And then I will put a couple little dots around my finger here. And we'll just kind of spread the glitter like we did on this one. kind of random here. Can you tell I'm concentrating? Because I'm being all quiet. Probably the quietest you ever heard me. That's concentrating, Heather. There, just a little gold dust, I guess we'll call it. All right, do I want to try and put a jewel on these ones then? Because these are a little bigger, so the jewels might work okay for the thumbs. Let's see. Now the question is, do I want to do a jewel that kind of is gold tone to match with the snowflake? Or do I just want to do like a silver? Because I don't think, let's see. Let's see how it looks. We'll try it. So there's a like golden or yellow colored gem. I'll put a little top coat in the middle here of the snowflake. And then, yeah, I think that was a good idea to do the yellow gem instead of a like a silver one. What do you think? I think it matches better because it looks like it's gold versus a silver one. So, all right, I'll put a little bit on this thumb. And then grab a yellow gem here. There we go. I think that looks cute. I think I'm happy with that. So there we go. What do you guys think? Our little snow themed mani to go with our snow covered outside at the moment. I may take the fa la la and put it on my middle fingers after. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, so there it is. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Love you. Bye.